Gaming. Today we will be doing a little bit of a drifting combination using two of my favourite cars to drift with, the Drift Tamper and the Karin Futo. Of course I'm not like the greatest at drift, that stuff, but I know some tips and tricks around here, so I can do some drift now and then. But we'll start out with the Drift Tamper. Already ruined it, done some trial runs to start out with. Don't really know where we're going, just going through the street, just doing a bit of drift. And doing a bit of complimation for you guys. And testing out probably the two actual cars that are meant for drift. So we've got some simple U-turns going on. It's easy to do a U-turn every now and then. But it's raining. 360 drift, which is probably my favourite drift move to do. 180. Drift again onto the highway. Of course, highway is just a bit of a simple sideways kind of drift like this, and then you go turn around with some 180 into traffic. Dangerous. Also, quick say. Okay, if I got that, that would be cool. Quick say. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe. I post a lot of videos such as Descenders. As if you're viewing this and you've watched Descenders, my Descenders videos, thank you for watching. You are one of many who have contributed to my channel, to growing my channel. That person is stupid. So I would like to thank you. And I guess we could get on with the video and just... Ah! Whoa, that's a cool car. That was a cool car with a paint skin. That's like an Audi R8. And just get on with the drifting. That's if I would like to be unstuck. I did not mean to go down here, but I don't know. I've ruined my tamper already. That was not a road. I thought it was a road. It wasn't supposed to rain. This is annoying. Of course, in the rain you don't want to use the handbrake a lot, as it's difficult to control anyway. And with a drift tamper, you don't really want to. You just want to tap the handbrake slightly. Okay. I can rock that. Okay, get out the way. Oh, tree. I'm stupid car. So, as I said, not great at drifting in this game. I just wanted to show you guys that I can drift, and it's been in production for a while. I've been hinting at it in my past videos and all of that stuff. In a few, we'll go on to the Futo. That's an easier, well, I shouldn't say easier car to drift, but it's an easier handling car. Didn't say that. But the reason why I chose GTA to drift is because the drift mechanics are actually quite decent, especially if you get a decent drift. And also because it's probably one of the best cars for it's probably one of the best games just for straight up like cars, car-wise. Of course I would say like other things, like possibly like BeamNG Drive. That's a decent thing for cars. Just the crash physics in this aren't that great. But yeah, still like them. We'll park this up somewhere doing a drift. Don't know where I'm gonna park this. Park. It's okay, and then I just go straight through the bush. Okay, so we're gonna call up my mechanic to get me my Futo. Don't want MMI. I'll take a G-Wagon. Just taking the G-Wagon just to go over here, just because I need to get away from my current vehicle. So can't be bothered to walk. And then jump. Snail, silly salmon. Oh my god, silly salmon was a good time. So now we call up Mr. Mechanic, get my Futo and do some drift with that. And I'll show you that will be my two favourite drift cars TikTok pretty much.
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
So, Futo.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay, so just gotta wait for the Futo to arrive. And then we get into the drifting sense of things. Is it down the road? Oh, it's quite far down the road. That's annoying. Okay, we're just here. Why I walk straight past it? I watched. I like. This is very funny. Pretty. I can't speak. This is a very customizable car. Got the titanium exhaust on it. Of course, it's not as powerful for the drifting sense of things, but it's much more controllable when drifting. As you can see, I've customized this car more than my other favourite drift car. This one handles a bit better as well, so it's easier to control the drifts. It's easier to control the drifts with this car, but getting into them, you have to use a handbrake quite a bit, just to get the generic spin to it. And then you've got to continue the drift, which is difficult in any sense. Of course, just doing some simple drift. That's that. Down there. That was close, very close. Of course, doing drift done with these things is really good. It's fun. Just review the two cars. The Tampa, really nice, really easy to drift. Hard to control. Don't have to use the handbrake a lot. Futo, much more customizable. It's easier to control the drift, but it's harder to get into the drift. So overall, I would say Futo possibly takes the win as like best drift car, but they're my two favourite cars to drift with. And I know people will be like, "Hey, why didn't you drift with the other sports car which can do some decent drift with?" I completely forgot the name. It's a free car, you can get it at Benny's garage.
Typical.
Those like Audi R8 models are decent. Yeah, it's a really decent car. I'll put up the car and stick it in the comments if I remember what it is. Mentally, literally would have died then. But I think that's probably it for the drifting compilation. Oh no. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna end now. I've got the cops on me, so I accidentally hit that guy. And I wrecked both my cars. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you tune into this, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And it's one of my shorter videos. It's not supposed to be long, it's confirmation. Of course, if you were to do some drifting on grass, it's much easier. If you want to practice, just sliding around on the grass. If find a patch of grass like this, just drive on it, press the handbrake, and practice turning the wheel in the opposite direction that you're sliding, just to get that general like control over the car. So like that. As you can see, when I was going through, you can see that I turn my wheel the other way to try and continue the drift. And I hope you take tips, tricks, and I hope you like my review on my two favourite pretty much drift style cars in the game. Also, my exhaust looks broken as. Thanks for coming, and I will see you another time for another Descenders video. But for now, see you later.